The Berlin Open was supposed to be about tennis. About Alexandra Eala's battle against Donna Vekic. About Wimbledon seeding. About the grass court season. But then something happened that nobody expected. A response. A declaration. A moment that has sent shockwaves through the tennis world. Alexandra Eala has responded to the Aryna Sabalenka challenge. And her message was simple: let's settle it on the court. The tennis world has been left stunned. The world number one versus the rising star from the Philippines. A rivalry that has been brewing for months has finally exploded. And at the center of it all is a 21-year-old Filipina who refuses to back down. The question on everyone's mind is simple: what sparked this? And when will these two finally face off? The tension between Alexandra Eala and Aryna Sabalenka has been building for months. It started at the Miami Open in 2025, when Eala, then ranked outside the top 100, burst onto the scene with a fairytale run to the semifinals. She knocked out Australian Open champion Madison and world number 1 Iga Swiatek, before eventually falling to Jessica Pegula. Sabalenka, meanwhile, went on to win the Miami Open title. The tennis world took notice. Here was a 19-year-old Filipina, who had beaten two of the best players in the world. And she was just getting started. Eala's rise has been meteoric. She has been called the biggest draw in women's tennis, surpassing the likes of Sabalenka and Coco Gauff in star power. Former top Americans Sam Querrey, John Isner, and Steve Johnson discussed Eala's pool on the Nothing Major podcast, with Johnson saying, "The crowd she's getting right now, like all over the world, is insane." The numbers back up the claim. Eala's pre-tournament press conference at the Australian Open drew 171,000 online viewers, dwarfing Sabalenka's 9,000. She has been compared to the Fonseca effect on the men's side, and Isner highlighted the commercial side, calling the Philippines a huge market many in tennis had underestimated. The hype is real. And Sabalenka has taken notice. Eala has also made it clear that she wants to face the world number one. When asked on the Served podcast with Andy Roddick which current player she would most like to face, she responded without hesitation, "Sabalenka, of course. I think everyone wants to play the number one in the world." In an interview with Tennis Express, Eala was asked which player's shot she would steal. Her response was immediate: "I would steal Sabalenka's serve for sure." The respect is real. But so is the competitive fire. Eala is not just admiring Sabalenka from afar. She's preparing to take her on in a stunning turn of events. During a recent WTA match, Eala delivered a performance that left the tennis world buzzing, particularly through a viral moment where she appeared to frustrate Sabalenka into a visible loss of composure. The incident, widely shared across social media platforms, highlighted Eala's resilience and tactical acumen against one of the sport's most formidable players. The clash between Eala and Sabalenka unfolded as part of an ongoing narrative in women's tennis, where rising stars challenge established champions. Eala, representing the Philippines on the international stage, has steadily built her reputation as a tenacious competitor capable of disrupting rhythms and forcing errors from higher-ranked opponents. The moment, though brief, encapsulates the essence of competitive tennis, where split-second reactions, strategic patience, and emotional control can shift momentum in ways that resonate far beyond the scoreboard. The rivalry took an unexpected turn when Sabalenka extended a public dinner invitation to Eala. After winning her second US Open title, Sabalenka delivered a moment that rivaled the shock of any upset. In her post-victory press conference, she extended a public dinner invitation to the young Filipino qualifier, whom she dubbed a rare talent and incredibly beautiful. "There's this girl from the Philippines, Eala," Sabalenka began, a smile playing on her lips. "She's an incredible player. A rare talent. And also, she's incredibly beautiful. I'm actually thinking of asking her out to dinner. I want to know her better." The comment, seemingly off the cuff and brimming with genuine admiration, transformed a simple compliment into a catalyst for speculation about a unique bond forming between two stars at opposite ends of their professional journey. In the highly polished world of athlete media interactions, such a raw and multifaceted compliment is virtually unheard of. Fans were divided. Some saw it as a genuine gesture of respect. Others saw it as gamesmanship, a way to get inside Eala's head before a potential matchup. The dinner invitation became a symbol of the complex relationship between these two players. Respect on one side, competition on the other. And now, a challenge that has set the tennis world ablaze. Sabalenka had also previously defended Eala, shocking the entire tennis world by speaking up to describe the country's tennis icon as a huge boost to local sports and an athlete whose humility is worth emulating by her fellow countrymen. She's not wrong, she's a strong and independent woman. Insulting her is insulting yourself, Sabalenka said. The defense was powerful. It was not just about standing up for a fellow athlete. It was a message to the entire tennis community. Sabalenka was telling the world, Eala is a champion. She deserves respect, but the competitive fire between them has only grown. Eala has spoken about her admiration for Sabalenka's game. She has named Sabalenka as one of her dream matchups, alongside Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. Everyone wants to play the number one in the world, Eala said. She recognizes greatness when she sees it. But she also has a competitive fire that refuses to be extinguished. The dinner invitation has become a symbol of the complex relationship between these two players. Respect on one side, competition on the other. And now, a challenge that has set the tennis world ablaze. The breaking point came when rumors emerged that Sabalenka had questioned the hype surrounding Eala. The whispers spread through the players' lounge. Some said Sabalenka had dismissed Eala as just another wild card. Others claimed she had questioned whether Eala deserved the attention. The tennis world exploded. Social media went into overdrive. The Filipino diaspora mobilized. And Eala, for the first time, fired back. Let's settle it on the court, Eala reportedly said in response to the rumors. The words were simple. But they carried the weight of a fighter who refuses to back down. Eala has been called a people's champion, in the same breath as Manny Pacquiao. She has been compared to Novak Djokovic for her ability to change direction out of nowhere. She has beaten Iga Swiatek. She has beaten Coco Gauff. She has beaten Madison Keys. She has won the Birmingham Open. She has reached a WTA 1000 semifinal. She has climbed to world number 35. And she is not intimidated by the world number 1. The challenge has sparked a massive buzz across the tennis world. Fans are demanding a matchup. The hashtag Eala vs Sabalenka is trending. Analysts are debating who would win. Some believe Sabalenka's power would be too much for Eala. Others believe Eala's tactical intelligence and fighting spirit would give her the edge. The debate is raging. And at the center of it all is a 21-year-old Filipina, who has just thrown down the gauntlet. Eala has already proven that she can beat the best. She has beaten Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff, and Madison Keys. She has won the Birmingham Open. She has reached a WTA 1000 semifinal. She has climbed to world number 35. She is the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in history. And she's just getting started. The challenge to Sabalenka is not empty bravado. It is a statement of belief. A belief that she belongs on the biggest stage. A belief that she can beat anyone. A belief that the world number 1 is not invincible. The challenge to Sabalenka could not have come at a better time. Eala is competing at the Berlin Open, one of the biggest WTA 500 events of the grass court season. She received a wildcard entry into the main draw. The tournament features the best players in the world, including Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, Jessica Pegula, and shockwaves.Eala's first-round opponent was Donna Vekic. The Croatian veteran just won the Queen's Club Championships as a lucky loser, defeating Emma Raducanu in the final. Heading into their first-round clash in Berlin, oddsmakers and experts favored Vekic. But Eala remained unfazed. She clawed her way back and eventually won the match, 7-5, 6-4, to advance to the round of 16. She finished with 27 winners and fired 8 aces. The victory was a testament to her fighting spirit. Eala encountered heavy resistance from Vekic in both sets, but still emerged on top in 110 minutes of play to earn another shot at world number 2 Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan, who gained a first-round bye as the second seed in the stacked cast led by world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. After the match, Eala reflected on the battle. "I told myself that she's fighting back, but I'm also a fighter, so I have to try and give her a hard time. Donna is an incredible player, and she's been showing us that. Every time I play her, it's been very difficult." This resilience has captured the attention of fans worldwide, including Sabalenka. Meanwhile, Sabalenka has been dominating her own matches. She commenced her campaign at the 2026 Berlin Tennis Open with a dominant victory over Ekaterina Alexandrova in the second round, following her first-round bye. She won 6-4, 6-4 in 82 minutes. Sabalenka was in a great mood after the match, joking that she never wakes up thinking about being the world number 1. She has reached the quarterfinals of Berlin for the third consecutive year. But the buzz is not about her victory. It is about the challenge from Eala. The two players are on a collision course. The tennis world is waiting. And the question on everyone's mind is simple: when will they face off? The response from Eala has set the stage for a showdown that could define the future of women's tennis. The world number 1 has been dominant for years. She has won multiple Grand Slams. She has beaten the best players in the world. She is a force of nature. Eala, the rising star from the Philippines, has captured the hearts of fans around the world. She has beaten the best players in the world. She has climbed the rankings. She is the future of the sport. And she has just responded to the challenge from the present. The tennis world is watching. The Filipino fans are praying. And Alexandra Eala is ready. The response to Sabalenka is not just about tennis. It is about respect. It is about belief. It is about proving that a champion from a developing tennis nation can rise to the top. Eala has already achieved what no Filipino tennis player has ever done. She has climbed higher than anyone before her. She has inspired a generation. She has shown the world that champions can come from anywhere. And now, she is ready to take on the biggest challenge of her career. Sabalenka, for her part, has not responded directly to Eala's challenge. But her actions speak louder than words. She has been seen interacting positively with Eala. They have shared courts. They have shared practice sessions. They have shared the same space without any visible tension. The respect is real. But so is the competition. And when these two finally face off, it will be a battle for the ages. The tennis world is stunned. Not by the challenge, but by the courage of a young woman who refuses to back down. A young woman who has responded to the world number 1. A young woman who said, "Let's settle it on the court."